you need to push yourself. The reason you need to push yourself, because if you don't push yourself, no one's going to push yourself for you to do the thing that you love to do. And if you don't, you're never going to get to the place you want to be. You're never going to live the dream life that you want to live. You're never going to feel satisfied about your life. And when you get to the end of your life, or when you get into your old age, you can look back, I regret. This video is about stopping you regretting, so let's go. My name's Joe Noya and I'm here to help you feel inspired every day, moving you into a better version of yourself every single day through action and through the tools that I give you in these videos. So let's start today about let's push yourself. Pushing yourself is one of the most important things that we talk about, right? I talk about a lot of things, a lot of important things, but today, the thing for you today is going to be about pushing yourself. How do you push ourselves? It's down on you. So one of the things that I love to talk about, and you know if you've seen my previous videos, your environment. What's your environment like? What are the things that are around you that remind you that you've got to push yourself through? You might go, do you know what, I don't feel it today. I don't feel like it. Blah. No, I'm not going to do it today. I get that, I get it. So I get it, when I get up in the mornings, I get up early, super early, right? I get up super early, I go for a run. I don't want to go for a run, I get up like everybody else. I get up just like you. I get up and I feel tired, I feel blue. And I don't feel great all the time, I don't. But I have to push myself. If I want to do my coaching, if I want to help you, I have to push myself. Because words are very cheap. Words are very cheap. The only time you're going to actually make things happen is through action. Now, I hear people talking about things all the time, and I did when I was doing, my initial coaching. I was talking about it, but I could have done more. I feel I could have done more. That's why I fell off the wagon with a lot of different things. So we're pushing ourselves about taking action. It's following through on the promises you make to yourself. A lot of times, we'll feel bold in the day, like say today, you're going to say, right, tomorrow I'm going to get up and I'm going to start doing the videos, start doing the content, go start doing my blog, start doing everything. And then you get up in the morning, or you don't even get up in the morning, you wake up, your eyes flick open, you think, oh, look at the alarm clock, oh, it's 6 o'clock. No, I'm not doing it. That there is pushing yourself. That there is the battle of the bed. Now, if you looked at one of my 1 minute videos on Instagram, you'll hear me talking about battle of the bed. Now, there's two battles of the bed. There's the battle of the bed where you wake up in the morning and your comfy pillow, it's beautiful, you think, oh, it's amazing, I love this pillow, I don't want to get up, it's comfy, it's warm. You know when you look back at the covers, and some of the days when I've been running, it's like been raining outside, and you think, no, and then you think, oh no, I'll put myself back again. I could do that, right? That's your first battle of bed, that's your first battle of the morning. That's where you push yourself. You need to go, right, get up out of bed, get your feet off onto the floor and start moving. Now, I don't jump straight out of bed. I actually look back at some videos from Tom Billion, and he used to take about 10 minutes to wake up. So I open my eyes and I think I need to get up of bed, and there's this little battle that goes on for probably about 5 or 10 minutes, and then eventually I get up. But I get up, and you've seen the 1 minute videos, I've been out running before 5 a.m. Out running before 5 a.m. I've never done this in my life. I'm starting to push myself. I want to make things here for you really real, right? Because I could talk all these things, but you don't really know whether I'm actually doing this stuff. So if you don't know, please check out the link below. Check out my stories. I've got a running story on my highlights. Check that out and you'll see. I put the time on there when I get up. It's important for me. It's no point me doing these videos. I want to inspire you. I want to inspire you to do things, to push yourself. But I've got to push myself, because if I don't push myself, how can I relay this to you in an authentic way? I believe that this is the way to go forward. I believe this is the way that we get to where we want to be. So when all this started with Inspiration Nation, it just started with a 1 minute video. Now look, I've been coaching for over 10 years, right? I've been on and off with my coaching. It's been a long journey. You probably heard it before if you've looked at my videos before, but literally I started my coaching, I'm really excited about it, and you get that excitement, right? You get excited about the new thing, and then reality kicks in. There's hard times, like just the messy middle. We'll talk about that in a moment. And then you go realise, well, actually, there's a lot of work here, and that's where people fail. That's where people fail. So I've failed a lot. So I've done the video. When I first launched 10 years ago, I was doing videos. I did about once a week. They were how-to videos. One of them actually took off, went crazy, got over 19,000 views. about how to get a job at Land Rover Jaguar, and there's sort of techniques in there. But I had some great successes, but there's a lot of failure in there. There's a lot of videos that didn't do well. But that's the point, you're going to make them. So I've had to get back on the wagon about 2 years ago. All started from Evan Carmichael telling me, you're ready. And then I thought, I've got to get back on. It's always an gnawing thing. Coaching has always been a gnawing feeling inside my belly, tummy, whatever you want to call it. It's this intrinsic feeling that I must do this. I might have been suppressing it, and I'm thinking, I don't want to do it. Your brain wants to, as I said before, your brain wants to go for the easy way. It doesn't want to spend the energy. It just wants to have an easy way out. Everyone's looking for the easy way, right? But you have to push yourself. You have to do the work, because it's never going to happen. So it was crazy of me to think that I would do one video and it'd take off. It'd be crazy for me to think that I'd do one blog and it'd take off. No. So 2 years ago, I did the 1 minute videos every day, and I decided that I would do a 1 minute video every day. And even today, I'm doing this video before I've recorded the 1 minute video. The reason for that is that I've had a hectic day yesterday, absolutely hectic. And so a lot of this stuff is about pushing yourself, trying to figure out creative ways to make it happen, because things can be thrown in the way. So for me, my hectic day was, doing my job, coming home, well, not coming home now, I'm actually doing it at home, but balancing with the family, connecting with my family, and then still getting this self-development in, making this coaching work, because for me it's important. And I know you've got important dreams, and the only way it's going to happen is if you're prepared to pay a price. If you're prepared to pay the price that's needed to get to where you want to be. Now, a lot of people aren't prepared to pay that price, and I get it. But if you're not prepared to pay a price or pay a sacrifice, you're never going to get there. So you have to be committed. It has to be scheduled. You have to have it in your day. So the things that go on are things that are going to be put in the way, or things that you want to do, right? So I have to get back to my family. So yesterday, my PS4 arrived, The Last of Us, and I love that game. It's a great game. And me and my daughters, and me and my daughter, the youngest daughter, we went into it. And I've got my eldest daughter down as well. She's not so much into computer games, but we got together as a family. We started playing it, right? And so we're playing that together. So that's quite late. So we were up at midnight. So I don't know, I had to get up a little bit earlier, but I needed to flex. I needed to get into this video. I need to do these videos. I have to do these videos. I have to push myself to do the videos. And so that's where it all stems from. So that 1 minute video built into that. It built into this whole content. It built into me building the dream, and that flowed into the blog. So the blog's built as well. And if you want to do these things, if you want to paint, if you want to sing, if you want to do all those things, if you want to succeed at your life, if you want to create that ideal life, then you've got to push yourself in the difficult times, in the messy middle. We talked about it right near the beginning of the video. I talked about the messy middle. The messy middle is where you get excited. So stage 1, you get excited. You're excited about the things. Oh, excitement. Then you start doing it, and maybe after a couple of weeks, you're still excited. And then week 3 comes, week 4 comes, and it starts to get a little bit harder, because it starts to get messy. You start to think, I'm not quite sure about this, what's going on. But there's this end goal, right, that you really want. And so you've got to push through the messy middle. You've got to push through the stickiness, the difficulty. That's where you're going to be proud of yourself. That's when it counts. When it's difficult, when it's all messy, and when you're not sure whether you want to do it or not. But you know that you want to do it, because inside your heart's telling you, you want to do this. You want to deliver this to the world. You want to deliver something special to, maybe it's the world, maybe it's your closest friends, maybe it's your classroom if you're a teacher, maybe it's your colleagues if you're at work. Whatever it is, you've got to bring it in, because if you don't, you can be so disappointed. And I talk about votes. We talk about how we vote for ourselves. So if we don't go through the messy middle, right? If we don't push through that, we're then putting a vote for the person we don't want to become, and we're voting against the person that we want to become. So the more you put the actions in to say, I want to do this, I am doing this, and you follow through on those promises, that's a vote for the person you'll become, the vote for the life that you want, the vote for the excitement that you want, the vote for the ideal life that you really want. And let's think about it. So that's about ideal life. When I talk about ideal life, I'm not talking about this perfect life, there's nothing, your problems are going to go away, because problems don't ever go away. Problems are always going to be there. You can't ever have a place where you can be sitting on a beach all day without any problems, right? People say, I want lots of money, people say, I want lots of material things, but when you get all those things, there's a lot of responsibility, right? The more money you earn, the more you've got to look after that, the more people are involved with that probably. And so you have more problems. If you've got a business and you're expanding, it's going really great, you're making a lot of profit, right? You get a lot more responsibility because it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. More people call on your time. So as I'm growing Inspiration Nation, as things are grabbing more of my time, I'm spending more time doing certain things. So it's not that we don't have problems, it's just that we're carving out our ideal life to live that life. And that's what I want for you. I want you to really work on that vision. And if you haven't worked on your vision, please go back to my previous videos because I talk about how you create that. So please go back. I implore you to go back and let me know what you think and tell me what that vision is, and comment below about it as well. And also you go to the Instagram pages, all the links are below. And then, you're taking that forward. We're taking that vision forward to create that life. And as I said, it's not without problems. We're all going to have problems no matter where we go. All the great leaders like Jeff Bezos has got problems. Elon Musk has got problems. He's trying to back up the planet. Everyone's got problems, but as you scale, as you start to step into that life, you start to know, oh yeah, this is what I do love. But maybe you created a vision and you don't love it, right? So that's okay too. You can change, you can pivot, you can change it, you can evolve it. So the vision I have is like, I want to go and serve the world, I want to go out and do podcast tours and all that, and it may evolve over time, but I'm very flexible with that because as I grow and I have different tastes, I do certain things, I like certain things, I don't like certain things, I do it. But that's about the journey. It's about pushing yourself. And when we push ourselves to do the certain things that we don't want to do, because even if you've got an ideal life, there's certain things that you're going to have to do that you don't really want to do, right? Like for me, I don't like editing these videos, but I'm editing the video, right? I have to edit the video at the moment, but that's the point. I have to do it because I want to put this out to you. I want you to remember that you can get your ideal life. And that ideal life is in every moment of your life, right? So sometimes we project too far into the future. Really, when you're watching this video, this is your life. This could be the very first step in making your ideal life start to happen, but you've got to step into it. Now, I always think about this. Every moment I'm thinking, every moment I'm sitting, every moment I'm thinking right now, even when I'm doing this video, that's my life. If I'm not excited doing this video, why am I doing the video? It's just no point, right? I've got to be excited by doing it. Yes, I may have had a bit of procrastination before doing it. What am I going to talk about? What's going to happen? But I need to launch into it. There's a bit of procrastination, push through it. There's a bit of hesitation, push through it. Just launch into it. And as this comes, as you get the momentum, as the excitement builds, as this video we're talking about to each other, when we're talking through, I'm talking to a camera lens, right? But I know I want to deliver this energy to you so you feel compelled to start living that life. That's what I want for you, because that is my sole purpose in my life, is to help people get to where they want to be. And I want this video to serve you, and that means pushing through difficult things, getting it done, and making sure that whatever you set yourself, that you follow through on the promises to yourself, so you become the person you want to become. But it's through the daily actions. The daily actions dictate whether you become that person or not. Now, you won't see pushing through those difficult times on a daily basis, right? And you're going to get difficult challenges, and I believe that there's difficult challenges on a daily basis. You're going to say, well, I'll put it off tomorrow, and then tomorrow next turns to the next day, 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 and then by the end of it, you've wasted a week, a month, 6 months, a year. That was me. I don't want you to go through that pain. I don't want you to waste that time. I feel my time is running out, and this is why I'm doing these videos for you, because I want there to be something out there that you can come to Inspiration Nation, watch these videos, and have something to draw on so you can get to where you want to be. And this is going to be bigger. I'm creating this community, and I'm thanking you for being my community. And being that community, we need to support each other, we need to help each other push through difficult times, and that's what it's about. So push me through it, how to push through difficult times. This is what it's about. So I hope this video has helped you, I hope it served you, and now you've got to do the work. So let's do the work. So number one question is, how are you going to push through the difficult times? How are you going to push those barriers? That's number one. Number two, when you hit the messy middle, how will you develop a strategy that's going to help you push through? Number three, I want you to record what you've done, and I want you to plot it in a journal or wherever it is to see what you've done. And then finally, I want you to comment below in the video to tell me what you've done. So go to it, pause the video if you need, think about the questions, take half an hour to answer them and then tell me what you think. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'd love it if you checked out this video about success. I think you'll really enjoy it. And also don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to hit the bell. It means a lot to me. I'll tell you when my next video goes live. So it's Inspiration Nation and I'll see you there.